Hey everyone, here's a rant for you. Parkland, Florida. Terrible thing happened today. February the 14th, 2018. 21-year-old. I'm not going to name his name because he doesn't deserve the fame, that disgusting kid. But anyways, he goes into his former high school. He's not even a student anymore, and shoots up some kids. By the last reading I've had, there's 14 victims so far, and possibly numerous more that have been wounded. That's just horrific. People are dying because this kid, who knows what went on, something triggered him, and I don't know what, but it has to do with some type of mental health, most likely, that around it. Probably find out more as the days go by, finding out what exactly happened while his trial goes on. But anyways, the thing that's bothering me is the liberals. The liberals are tweeting this kind of shit. Now tell me, how is gun control going to help? How is gun control going to do anything to prevent anything? Law cannot prevent you from having this going on, because already there was a law already placed to prevent this. It's called the No Gun Zone. All schools in America are a no gun zone. Probably across the entire world, schools are a no gun zone. But I don't know. I can't tell you about every law, but I do know for in America there is a law that's called a no gun zone. Yet a gun came into the area and the guy used it and caused at least 14 victims. I don't know if that's 14 deafened completely or just 14 victims, that's including injuries. I don't know. The newspaper doesn't say exactly. But the thing is, how stupid can you be to be taking this horrific time when people are mourning the death of their children, when children are dying in a school? And the thing is, you think it's okay, this is the prime time to jump up and say, gun control, we need gun control. And then you have this guy here who's comparing it to a civil war. What the hell are you talking about? You're going to compare gun violence to civil war, and you think these people are buying these guns legally? I think not. Most of them are buying them illegally, and that's how you have this proportional amount of gun violence in the United States. Every country's got gun violence. It seems more dominant in the United States because the media is surrounded by the United States. Canada has the same amount, has probably the same proportional amount of problems when you compare how many people live in Canada to how many people live in the United States. The gun violence is there. And yes, Canada's got a stricter gun control kind of thing on it, and yet it still happens. So how is gun control going to make it any harder for these people that want to do illegal things with guns by shooting up their rival gangs, shooting up a school because, who knows, probably he got bullied while he was there, or she, if it happens to be a she. In this case, it doesn't matter if it's a he or she. I do know, but we're not going to make this kid famous because that's not the reasoning behind all this. All it's going to do is make it tougher for the person that wants one legally to go out hunting, to kill off the coyotes that's on his property, or the other wildlife that's doing harm to their fields or their farm animals. You're making it harder for the average farmer, the average hunter to get a gun, to use it legally. Like, what the hell? So get off your fucking high horse. Stop thinking that like this is the prime time to be saying vote liberal for the mid-election to make sure that we have gun control, because gun control is not going to do anything. Stop doing your propaganda of using a horrific event, especially on the day of the event, just to get your wishes out, and grow the fuck up.